Today I want to talk about, or just really share some film photos. So the camera I mainly use is the X100V for digital, but I also do have a Minolta Zoom Date, which my sister gave me, which was also the camera used by Ren Hong. I do take some film photos sometimes. It is expensive, so I don't usually do it, but sometimes for whatever reason, I just want to carry around something even lighter than a digital camera and not really have to think about even looking at a screen. It's literally point and shoot. I was in Taiwan and I decided to just buy every film stock that I could to really see the difference. Honestly, I'm watching YouTube and I'm like, Portra 400, what is that? That being said, I can't really tell the difference, but I do have an opinion on what film stock is the best. First, I just want to share some of my film photos that I took. Just for reference, this is the Minolta camera I'm talking about. But anyway, here we go. Let's look at some expired black and white film that I got in Taiwan at first. And this first photo is my girlfriend's mom and her niece. I just love the expression of the niece. It was shot in a pretty dimly lit room. This camera automatically uses flash, so that's why they're so white. The highlights are so strong. This is Alicia and her sister just doing sister things outside of 7-Eleven. And 7-Eleven in Taiwan is the shit if you don't know about it. And yeah, I don't even really know much about expired black and white, but I'm just like zooming in on the grain, and that's some strong ass grain. I don't really know what happens to film when it expires, or it counts as expired, or what makes it expired. This is me sucking on a strawberry with some condensed milk in my hand and on it, because that stuff is also very delicious. If you haven't tried it, I'd recommend it. But that's your boy. This is Alicia at one of Taipei's most, the coffee was, I think it's like a $20 or $30 equivalent cup of coffee. It is that good though. I don't remember the flavors. There was like so many flavors in it, but it was worth trying one time. But just for trying it, probably would not get that on the regular. This is me wearing a sick ass reflective jacket. I just wanted to see what a flash point and shoot camera would look like on a reflective material, and that's what it looks like. It looks kind of cool. The highlights are there, but it is in black and white, so I mean, not much else to say. You do see that reflective feeling, or that reflective look from the material though. This is some dude that just does your gas. In Taiwan, you don't go out of your car to fill up your own gas. Other people do it for you. And I saw that his uniform had that little cute character on it, and he had a stain of either oil or I don't know, his lunch on it, and I just snapped a picture of him. This is a photo near Camera Street in Taipei of my mom and dad. I don't really need to say much more. They look great in this, and just brings back good memories of just hanging out with them earlier this year. Another one of my mom and dad, they like to throw up like hand signs, borderline gang signs sometimes. All right, so now onto Kodak Gold 200. Color photos, let's go see some color photos. This is my dad doing that. This is my mom outside. She bought some like cool like hip hop looking track pants, and there was this garage with graffiti, so I was like, let's just take this picture. The colors look nice, man. The colors are kind of warm on the Gold 200. If I was making this video a few months ago, I wouldn't know what the hell that meant, but after doing a lot of photo editing, you start to kind of see like, oh, this is what happens when you add color and warmth or cooling down like highlights or shadows. So overall it just looks like a warmer photo, which I think the Gold 200 does. Or maybe not, I don't know. Now here's a picture of Alicia scarfing down a Costco hot dog for the first time. Yes, Costco is in Taiwan, and it is awesome because it is just all like Asian snacks. And the colors here, yeah, no, still pretty warm. And then the shadows are kind of green. The walls in Costco were white, or like a off-white. So there's your boy again. See, when the flash hits the wall, then it's like white, but that's just showing off the Costco haul, you know what I mean? Got the sweet potato chips, which is a Asian chip that is really beloved there. Also got some, I think, like spicy crab chips and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, really get on those sweet potato chips if you've never tried them. Unfortunately, I cannot give you the name because my Chinese isn't that good. Just know that they're in a yellow bag like that. This is your boy again, outside McDonald's, right outside of their black squid ink ad for their burger buns, and I'm enjoying a Oreo McFlurry wearing a flower robe. And this is your boy again. Wow, I'm hairy. All right, Kodak Portra 400. All right, the holy grail of like film photos that gets like circle jerked from what I can tell. Like, I don't know. Other people talk about other film stocks too, I guess. I don't know. I ended up getting it just because I was like, whoa, this is what everyone's talking about. I need to try it and see for myself. And then I tried it and I didn't really see for myself. And the roll cost like almost 10 USD, which ends up being the same, I think, in the US. So I was like, damn, you know, 10 bucks for a roll of 36, either 24 or 36 shots. And I'm not a great photographer, man, I'd just be wasting my money. But anyway, here I am in 7-Eleven, just grabbing a bunch of chips to eat because Asian snacks, yes, are the best. Next photo, that's me. When I was temporarily working for Food Panda, had to pick up some food from Most Burger. This is me outside a premium chicken sign because premium chicken. People say like Portra 400 has like these soft colors. I don't think I'm shooting it in the right environment to get that, what they've described, unfortunately. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like a film photo to me. Oh, here we go. A little bit better. So Alicia out, a portrait of her on the street at Sun Moon Lake, like one of the alleyways. And yeah, I mean, I picked this because I just wanted to observe the color of it. It is soft, that's all I have to say. And then her outside Sun Moon Lake, and yeah, it is a soft photo. I mean, like, it's not too contrasty. It looks just really nice. I mean, the way the mountains are in the back, like, and the fog, and the pink on the boats. I really like how the brown in the wood looks. But just overall, yeah, really nice photo. So Portra 400, it's good. All right, Fuji Superia 400. This one for sure has a look to it from what I can tell, like just very green. Yeah, just very green in the shadows. And for some reason, red in the skin tones. But in this photo of Alicia hugging hot Cheetos, I think she might have had too many hot Cheetos. That's why her face is red. I don't know if that's the film stock or the hot Cheetos. Maybe the hot Cheetos, I'm not sure. But you can see in the shadows that it's really green, but I like it. It still looks good. Alicia wearing boxing gloves, a shower cap, and a cake. Maybe Superia 400 does make you look more warm-blooded. These are all shot indoors though, so maybe that's not the case. And then here's a photo of our friend Hans playing foot Jenga. We're playing foot Jenga. Foot Jenga is Jenga, but you can only use your feet. Highly recommend at your next party. Green in the shadows. Yeah, and like kind of red with the skin tones. That's Superia 400 for you. Then finally, the last film stock, Kodak Ultramax 400. The first photo is of Wes, one of the owners of a shop on Camera Street in Taipei, with what now I learned is a Rolleiflex camera. See, I don't know too much about film cameras, but you know, I've seen famous photographers use that thing, and he has one. It looks really crisp. I mean, this photo came out, I don't know if it's because of the lab that scanned it, but anyway, yeah, this crisp photo in his shop, and it's very blue from what I've noticed. The next photo is a Woody on the back of someone's scooter. People like to put things on their scooters and decorate and accessorize their scooters in Taipei. More contrasted than Portra 400, I think. But I also don't know if that's just might be different from environment to, it probably is different from environment to environment and what camera you're using. So, and then the lab, there's just so many factors. This is Alicia laying on the ground. You can tell in the shadows of the trees and the leaves that, you know, there's, I think Ultramax 400 gives you some like more blue. This is Alicia drinking water, and I really like this photo. Like the eye contact, the hand drinking water, and her shirt combined, it just all gives you like the word of 2021. It gives you a vibe, it gives you a mood. It's a nice film stock, man. I like Ultramax 400. This is a dog chilling, sleeping on the ground with a broken egg next to him. Yeah, definitely blue in the shadows. Nice grain too with 400. Second to the last photo is at Hooters in Taipei. And I just like this photo because of the layering, so many people doing things from the front to the back. You have the people in the front, this guy on his phone on a business call, the guy in the red tracksuit thinking about something, looking out, and then the guy in the back looking at me wearing the white. Finally, Alicia on a fridge that we were walking on the street, and we saw a fridge, and the way she's drinking her bottle is so boss-like. And then look at their pants, man. Dude, this is some sick pants. But Ultramax 400 does well with the skin, I think. Like, it just, you know, makes your subject look like a creature that has red blood, warm blood. I don't know. Yeah, I like the kind of red and green playing in this photo right here and the pose. So to summarize, the film stocks that I tried were expired black and white. I think it was ISO 100, Kodak Gold 200, Kodak Portra 400, Fuji Superia 400, and Kodak Ultramax 400. And out of these film stocks, the one I'd recommend the most is boom, 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 boom. The cheapest one you can get your hands on, because honestly, racking up film is expensive. And yeah, my intention behind trying all these film stocks was trying to find out which colors I like the best and whatnot. But what actually led me to this conclusion, whether or not you think it's a cop-out statement, is I went to a film stock store in Taipei, and they had this little book which actually did what I was trying to do. They had sample photos of every film stock that they took. And as I was going through, I was like, you know, there are definitely differences between these film stocks, but they're so subtle, and really took me a lot of concentration to like find the differences between them, that in the end I really was like, dude, what the heck? And then I talked to the shop owner. I asked, you know, which film stock do you choose? Like, which one is the best, do you think? And he said to me, honestly, dude, whatever's the cheapest. And I was like just laughing, because, you know, there's not too much of a difference. They all give you that film look because they are film. The only difference being, you know, black and white versus color. But yeah, again, like, it's hard to judge consistency because how the camera like shoots the film is probably going to be different camera to camera. The film stock has its own differences, of course. Where you're shooting, in what lighting environment is going to differ, and then who's processing your film is going to be different. There's just so many variables that it's not really a big debate to have. I feel like, you know, just get whatever you can get your hands on if you really like shooting film, and I do. Whatever you can get your hands on in bulk is probably the best way to go about it, in my opinion, and just shoot and have fun, get them processed, and, you know, do videos like this. So that's all I want to do for today, is just share my film photos and my thoughts on what is the best film stock, which is get whatever you can get your hands on. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Yeah, I do want to shoot more film. I also want to buy more like digital cameras and shit.